WWE 2K26 may have just revealed a massive clue about the direction of this year's game, as new footage from Logan Paul shows a unique version of the WWE 2K26 logo, suggesting 2K26 may be set to revisit the Attitude or Ruthless Aggression eras, opening up a ton of possibilities. Before we get into that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news on WWE 2K26, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's talk WWE 2K26, and the reason that we're speculating that the game may have a big focus on classic content, as this all stems from a new vlog posted by Logan Paul to his YouTube channel. In the video, we see Logan sat in front of a WWE 2K26 interview board, with the interviewer asking Logan questions about the game, such as what rating he should be.
My rating for WWE 2K26 should probably be, and this is just me being humble, 100?
While the focus of the video is to create social content for the game, with stars predicting their ratings, the big talking point coming out of the video is the 2K26 logo behind him, as the version shown uses the old WWE scratch logo, while the 2K26 looks more like the classic colours used between 2K14 and 2K20. The decision to use the WWE scratch logo is what's got everybody talking, as the use of the classic design suggests that the game will feature some kind of historical aspect, with speculation being that the game could feature a classic showcase based on the Attitude Era or the later Ruthless Aggression Era, both of which use that version of the WWE logo. Should they go down that route, it wouldn't be the first time, as the first showcase mode featured in WWE 13 was designed around the Attitude Era, with the mode highlighting some of the biggest matches from the time and highlighting key rivalries such as The Rock and Stone Cold. The Attitude Era showcase was so popular that it led to the showcase becoming a yearly feature, with the mode renamed the 2K showcase following 2K's takeover in 2K14. While an Attitude Era showcase would once again prove to be a popular decision, there are a few issues that it would face, as not only have a lot of the biggest matches and moments been covered in WWE 13, but a lot of the matches that were left out, and even some of the matches that were featured, have gone on to appear in several games since. One example is 2K16, which showcased the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin, as given the overlap with the Attitude Era, it meant the mode featured several matches that were previously part of WWE 13. While some players may be happy to relive those matches, the other question mark is whether some of those matches would be possible at all, as a lot of the Attitude Era content centered around the McMahons, which, given recent allegations and WWE seemingly blacklisting Vince McMahon, a lot of those matches would be unavailable. The other possibility is that the logo could refer to the Ruthless Aggression Era, as while the WWE scratch logo is often synonymous with the Attitude Era, it was also used during the Ruthless Aggression Era, so there's nothing stopping it hinting at that. In fact, the Ruthless Aggression Era may be a more popular option, as one of the reasons that the Attitude Era showcase was so popular was that fans that grew up watching that era could relive it with their kids, and now, given the timing, the same could be said for those that grew up watching Ruthless Aggression. The other benefit to doing a Ruthless Aggression showcase is that less of the matches have been featured in the series, as there's a lot more matches that they could choose that haven't been featured in past showcases, rather than reusing the same ones from the Attitude Era. In terms of timing, a Ruthless Aggression showcase also seems the most fitting, especially following the retirement of John Cena, who was the face of that era, as it allows 2K to go back and feature a lot of his matches that weren't part of his showcase in 2K24, as Cena's 2K24 showcase leaned into his Never Give Up slogan and highlighted all of the matches that he lost, with players controlling his opponents. So by offering up a Ruthless Aggression showcase, 2K now have the chance to revisit Cena's career and let players take control of him in some of his biggest matches. Offering up a third option, there's also the possibility that 2K26 could feature multiple eras, as we could see them handpick matches from the Attitude and the Ruthless Aggression eras to appeal to fans that grew up in both. This would offer a lot more choice and give players the chance to play a wider range of superstars, or they could introduce a what-if scenario which would allow 2K to avoid including stars that they no longer have access to, while also mixing in modern stars into the classic eras to see how they may have fared in a different time. If the logo is showcase related and we get a classic showcase, it shows that 2K may have listened to feedback from players, as the main feedback in recent games has been how showcase mode has been better due to it featuring multiple stars, as it keeps things feeling fresh and offers up a lot more variety in the stars in the arenas that are featured. In terms of the roster, if the showcase is planned around the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression Era, then an added benefit of that is that it opens up the potential for a dream roster filled with new legends and classic versions of current stars. Going back to the footage of Logan, there's also a few other things that we can take away from this, as we know that filming took place on Tuesday, January 6th, as during the footage, Logan introduces Paul Heyman and mentions that his jaw is sore from last night, with a video showing a clip of Punk striking Heyman on the January 5th episode of Raw. The presence of Heyman is interesting, as it could be due to his ties with Logan in the Vision, though he may also be there to record content himself or help produce it. Not only does Heyman have ties to a huge number of superstars and an obvious history with ECW, but he also played a major role in 2K25 as he introduced players to the game's showcase mode and fronted the island content alongside Roman Reigns, and appearing in multiple introduction videos across the different modes, so it's very possible that Heyman could once again be involved in 2K26 in a similar role. Another takeaway from the Logan video is that now we know the timing, we can start piecing together other pieces of news to work out who else was there, as Logan wasn't the only star visiting WWE headquarters at that time, as Io Sky posted on her Instagram account that she was visiting WWE HQ, suggesting she too may have been recording content. Meanwhile, last month, we know that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston were present, and that during their visit, Woods hosted a WWE 2K26 video with Tyler Breeze, which is assumed to be the introduction for My GM. What's also worth noting is that the image that was shared by Woods showed the modern version of the 2K26 logo in the background rather than the scratched version, suggesting that the main logo will be the same as recent years and that the scratch logo is tied to the showcase or some kind of mode. Based on the clips of Logan, we also know that the interviewer was asking about his rating, so the most likely reason for the filming is to record social content to be posted leading up to the roster and ratings reveal, though given that they've paid to fly these stars out, there's likely a lot more that was recorded, as they may have recorded interview content for the showcase with Logan and other stars talking about memories of matches in the same way we see in documentaries. Another possibility is that they were also there filming for the commercial, as during one of the shots we see lighting rigs and softboxes set up in the corridor, although given this was filmed at WWE's headquarters, the recording equipment could have been there for something else entirely. So we're going to have to wait and see where this all goes and the meaning for the logo change, but I'd love to get your take on it and any matches that you'd like to see in a potential showcase, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, while we wait for more news, if you missed the previous video, you can check out the latest 2K26 news roundup here, but thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.